This is the conning tower of the USS Hawkbill, a nuclear-powered submarine which, after it was decommissioned, the conning tower was removed and brought here and mounted in Arco City Park. The USS Hawkbill number designation was 666, which earned it the nickname of the Devil's Boat. Let's show you though here. USS Hawkbill, SSN 666, class Sturgeon variant, Sturgeon, built at Mare Island Naval Shipyard. Keel laid 12 September 1966. Launched 12 April 1969. Christening Mrs. Bernard F. Roeder. Commissioned 4 February 1971. First commanding officer, Commander Christopher H. Brown. Decommissioned March 15th, 2000. Length 302 feet. Beam 31.8 feet. Displacement 4,229 tons. Surface 4,762 tons submerged. Speed 15 knots surface, 25 knots submerged. Endurance unlimited. Test depth 1,200 feet. Personnel complement 12 officers, 96 enlisted. Propulsion plant, S5W pressurized water nuclear reactor. 2 steam turbines, single propeller. And I believe this was an attack submarine. It was one of the first that went under the Arctic ice. No, going the wrong way. And the steps are, the climbing steps are covered so people don't climb up on it. And I've joked to people before that the whole submarine is buried underneath the ground and just the conning tower they left up. And I think a few people believe me. But no, it's just the conning tower here. Let's go over here and take a look at this torpedo. USS S-27, USS S-27, SS-132 was one of 52 United States submarines lost in World War II. S-27 was commissioned on 22 January 1924 under command of Lieutenant Herbert L. Jukes. S-27 was lost in the early morning hours of 19 June 1942 when she ran aground in heavy fog off Amchitka Island in the Aleutians. All hands were rescued. Idaho submarine veterans, World War II, and this was placed here 2004. The United States Submarine Force has lost 65 submarines and more than 4,027 crew members are still on final patrol since submarines became part of the naval service in 1900. It is well that they should be remembered. 1915, USS F4, SS-23. 1917, USS F1, SS-20. 1920, USS H1, SS-28. 1920, USS S5, SS-110. 1923, USS 05, SS-66. 1925, USS S-51, SS-162. 1927 USS S4 SS-109. 1939 USS Squalus SS-192. Hawkbill Base, United States Submarine Veterans Incorporated, 2004. Here's a torpedo. Let's see what it says here. Mark 14 torpedo. Statistics: length 20.5 feet, diameter 21 inches, weight 3,300 pounds, range 5,500 to 9,000 yards. Propulsion: steam turbine. History: the Mark 14 torpedo was introduced into the Navy in 1929. The warhead contained 507 pounds of TNT with a contact exploder. During the next 50 years, this class underwent 6 modifications. The warheads were upgraded with 668 pounds of TPX and 600 pounds of TPS, respectively, and maintained the contact exploder. It was taken out of service in 1959 and reinstated in 1960. Did I say that right? It was taken out of service in 1959 and reinstated in 1969. In the late 1970s, it was withdrawn from service. During World War II, the U.S. Navy submarines sank more shipping tonnage with the Mark 14 torpedo than all other sources combined. So there you go. And there is a little museum there, but of course it's locked up and not open right now. A secret scientific and technological adventure that changed the world. Mega Peace Museum. See the history of the Dakota National Laboratory and Atomic Energy. On the back here we've got U.S. submarine veterans, World War II. Those are the S-27 survivors. And this is United States submarine veterans. I take it these are all the submarines. 1941, 1942, 1943, 1944, 1945. All the all the ones involved during World War II. All right, well, let's take one more quick look here. And this is right alongside US 20 here, going right through Arco. This is just a little city park with the Science Center there and the Hawkbill conning tower. And this all shows like all the different stuff about the Hawkbill. USS Hawkbill, the Devil Boat. Here's where it was apparently being constructed and launched. No history. SciSex, Scientific Ice Expeditions. I believe that USS Hawkbill was the first submarine to go under the ice cap. I believe so, and there it shows it was came up through the ice, used the conning tower to break through the ice. And then here it is, USS Hawkbill, 1966 to 2000, going out in Stow. And it's showing some of the history there and about the decommissioning. And Arco, ARDM-5, Auxiliary Repair Floating Dry Dock Medium. Arco's history. You can Google that a little bit. Here's S1W prototype plant, first and finest. And this is to do with the nuclear power. I believe Nautilus was the very first nuclear submarine. And it's last paragraph down here, since Nautilus there have been more than 200 nuclear powered warships in the US Navy. They have steamed over 130 million miles without a reactor accident or release of radioactivity having an adverse impact on the crew, public, or environment. All right, well, that was interesting, and we're headed out. This is right here at Science Center Parkway. No, Science Center Way is the little street coming in here to the Science Center area. All right, we will talk to you later. Take good care. We're going to be heading out of town, heading on down to Kansas. Talk to you later. Bye.